Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Sujit ChemBioTech. In this video, I discuss about the NTSE 2020 exam question paper. Now, National Talent Science Examination is a very important examination for those students who appeared in this year next coming Madhyamik Porikha or CBSE ICSE Class 10 exam. In this video, I discuss about the West Bengal Circle Stage 1 exam which happened in 2020 in January month, and in this question paper the chemistry portion, the is the important one. I discuss about only the chemistry portion paper, and this is my YouTube channel Sujit ChemBioTech. If you like this type of video, then please subscribe my channel and comments, like, share my video. Now my first question is the number of neutrons in a parent nucleus A which gives N714 after two successive beta emission would be. Now that means an element is A which undergoes two successive beta emission to give N714. We know when beta emission takes place, then atomic number of an element mass number of the element remain unchanged, but atomic number of the element increase by 1 unit. Now when A emits a beta particles, then its atomic number mass number x remain unchanged, but its atomic number increase by 1 unit. So the atomic number of the B is y plus 1. Again B when releases a beta particles, then is produce C having atomic number again increase 1 unit, so y plus 2. Now according to question, C is n, that means y plus 2 is equal to 7, that means y is equal to 5. That means the parent element having atomic number 5, and during beta emission no change in mass number, so values of x is 14. So mass number 14, atomic number 5, so number of neutron is 9. So actual answer is 9. Option D is the correct one. The next question of NTSE 2020 exam chemistry paper is the anhydride of pyrosulfuric acid is. Now we know pyrosulfuric acid formula is H2S2O7, which is known as oleum. Now when H2S2O7 eliminates one molecule of water, then is produced two molecules of SO3. So anhydride of pyrosulfuric acid is SO3. When SO3 reacts with water, then it forms pyrosulfuric acid H2S2O7. The actual answer is SO3. Option B is the right one. The next question of NTSE 2020 chemistry exam is which ammonium compound does not produce ammonia gas on heating? Ammonium sulfate, ammonium carbonate, ammonium nitrite, ammonium chloride. We know when ammonium sulfate is heated, then it can form pungent smelling ammonia gas along with ammonium bisulfate. When ammonium carbonate is heated, then it also produced ammonia gas. And when NH4 is heated, then it produces ammonia gas along with HCl. When NH4NO2 is heated, then is produced N2 gas along with 2H2O. So ammonium nitrite can form N2 gas on heating, not ammonia gas. So compound C cannot form ammonia gas on heating. The next question of NTSE 2020 exam question paper, chemistry question paper is the compounds which contain ionic as well as covalent bond in H2O2, KCN, KCl, CHCl. We know H2O2 structure of H2O2 is HOOH, S-like structure, and here three covalent bond only present. OH bond, OO bond are covalent in nature. In case of KCN, where K plus and Cn minus are present, between K plus and Cn ionic interaction are present, so ionic bond are present, and in between C triple bond N, where C triple bond N are present, this triple bond is covalent in nature. So in KCN, ionic bond as well as covalent bond are present. In KCl, where K plus and Cl minus are exist, so here ionic interaction exist, ionic bond are present. In case of methyl chloride, only covalent bond are present. There are four covalent bond. So in molecule KCN, ionic bond as well as covalent bond are present. So option B is the correct one. The next question of NTSE 2020 chemistry question paper is in the following compounds in which two are not isomer in each other. There are four options. Option A is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. And second pair is H3C single bond CH, CH3, CH2, CH3. Now isomer means having same molecular formula but different in the structure. The first compound is N-butane having molecular formula C4H10. The second molecule is 2-methyl-butane having 5C atom and 11H atom. So they are different in molecular formula. Option A most probably the not isomer to each other. Now let us check the another option. The option B is ethanol CH3CH2OH and this pair is CH3OCH3. The first one is ethanol, second one is dimethyl ether having two molecules, same molecular formula C2H6O and they are pair of a functional group isomerism. The third option is CH3CH2O, CH2CH3 and CH3O, CH, there are two CH3 group. They are a pair of dimethyl ether and 3-methyl-2-oxabutane. There are two ether molecule. These are example of metamerism. The fourth option is propanaldehyde CH3CH2CHO and acetone CH3COCH3 having same molecular formula C3H6O and these are also an example of functional group isomerism. So in option 1 they are not isomer to each other. So option 1 must be the correct one. In the first molecule pair N-butane and 2-methyl-butane are not isomer to each other, but the other three pair are isomer to each other. The next question of NTSE 2020 exam, the chemistry next question is the reaction of silver nitrate with acetylene shows which type of property of acetylene? Acidic property, oxidizing property, basic property, reducing property. The molecular formula acetylene is H2C2 and the structure is H single bond C, triple bond C, single bond H. In this molecule, carbon is sp hybridized and we know when carbon is sp hybridized then CH bond is weaker bond and due to CH bond is very much weak in nature, so this bond easily breaks and to form H plus ion. That means acetylene molecule can form H plus ion and for this reason acetylene shows very mild acidic character. And when acetylene reacts with silver nitrate in presence of N-H, they form silver acetylide. The two H atom are substituted by silver atom. Silver acetylide which is white precipitation form. So by this reaction we can prove that acetylene has mild acidic character. So option A is the correct one. The next question of NTSE 2020 chemistry question is in the titration of a weak acid and weak base, no indicator is suitable for locating the endpoint. This is due to indicator not change its color. Option B, pH change being massless at the equivalent point. Option C, neutralization reaction is very slow. Option D, neutralization reaction is very fast. We know when weak acid reacts with weak base, then is known as neutralization reaction. Then at neutralization point, change of pH of the resulting solution is very less. And in this situation, no indicator change its color. We know change of color of an indicator in neutralization reaction does not depend on the rate of neutralization reaction. So option C and D is not the valid point. It may be option B is the valid point where at neutralization reaction in neutralization point change of pH is very less, and in this situation no one indicator can change its color. So option B is the correct one. The next question of chemistry question paper is, what is the number of molecules of CO2 which contain 8 grams of O2? There are four options: 1.5 into 10 to the 23, 2 into 10 to the 23, 1.5 into 10 to the 22, and 2 into 10 to the 22. We know molecular weight of carbon dioxide is 44. Now 44 gram CO2 contain 32 gram O2. The 32 gram O2 present in 44 gram CO2, that means 6.023 10 to the 23 number of CO2 molecule. So 8 gram O2 present in 1.5 into 10 to the power 23 number of CO2 molecule. So option 1 is the correct one. It's a very easy questions for NTSE exam. The NTSE exam 2020, the next question of chemistry paper is, which reagent will be helpful in differentiating ethanoic acid from ethanol? Option 1 bromine CCl4, option 2 dilute NaOH, option 3 dilute HCl, option 4 sodium bicarbonate solution. We know carboxylic acid and reacts with sodium bicarbonate to form CO2 gas, colorless, odorless, effervescence of CO2 gas will form, but alcohol when reacts with sodium bicarbonate, then no change will occur. So their difference is between shown by the using of saturated sodium bicarbonate solution. When carboxylic acid, that means ethanoic acid, that means acetic acid, when reacts with sodium bicarbonate solution, they form effervescence of colorless, odorless CO2 gas. But when ethanol reacts with saturated solution of sodium bicarbonate solution, then no change will take place. Again, we know carboxylic acid and ethanol cannot react with bromine in CCl4 and dilute NaOH solution. But carboxylic acid reacts with NaOH solution to form sodium salt of carboxylic acid, but there is no change in remarkable change or no visual change will occur. So by this NaOH we cannot differentiate between carboxylic acid and ethanol. The best reagent is sodium bicarbonate, where a visual change will occur, where when sodium bicarbonate reacts with acid, then it forms effervescence of CO2 gas, whereas ethanol cannot react with. By seeing the effervescence of CO2 gas, we can identify the sample is ethanoic acid or acetic acid. So the actual answer will be sodium bicarbonate solution, option D. Very intelligent question one. Now the next question of chemistry paper of NTSE 2020 exam is, which statement about the cathode and anode of an electrolyte cell is correctly applicable? Oxidation occurs as cathode and cathode is a negative electrode. Reduction occurs as cathode and anode is a negative electrode. Oxidation occurs as anode and anode is a positive electrode. Reduction occurs at anode and cathode is a positive electrode. Now there is a question of cell setup. For cell setup, you must know the ABC rule. Now what is ABC rule? At first write A, B, C. Now I can write A, B, C. Now B omitted. Now A for anode and C for cathode. So for a electrolytic cell, always left hand side contain anode and right hand side contain cathode. Now left hand side L and R. Left hand side L and right hand side R. R for reduction. So reduction takes place as cathode. So reduction. Now we can draw by L O. Now this is O. That means oxidation. So oxidation takes place as anode and reduction takes place as cathode. Now cathode reduction takes place. Reduction occurs as cathode. So most probably B the correct answer. Reduction occurs as a cathode. Now there is another line, or if we write the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and so on, then we at first write M and then we can write N. Now M for metal. So by metal anode will form, and by non-metal or less metallic character, less metal cathode will form. Now this is the overall form of or overall the scenario. How can a student establish a cell, galvanic cell or cell? Now the next is anode is a negative electrode or cathode. The charge of electrode will discuss now. Now anion moves on anode. That means anion means excess electron containing a particle. That means negative charge particle goes to anode. So anode get minus charge, negative charge. For this reason, reduction occurs as cathode is the correct statement and anode is a negatively charged electrode is the correct statement. So statement B is the correct one. Now the next question of NTSE 2020 exam is a sample of copper sulfate was divided into two equal parts. Through one of these H2S gas was passed and through the other small amount of dilute ammonia solution was added. The color of the respectively formed of the two cases will be respectively black and brown, bluish white and black, brown and bluish black, and black and bluish white. Now when blue color copper sulfate reacts with H2S in slight acidic medium, very slight acidic medium, then cupric sulfate CuS will form having black in color along with H2SO4. So when CuSO4 reacts with H2S, then black color cupric sulfate will formed. Now when copper sulfate reacts with ammonia, then it will form CuNSC4SO4, tetraamine copper 2 sulfate. This is bluish white color or blue color. So at first black H2S pass, then black color precipitation, and when ammonia pass, bluish white precipitation will form. Black and bluish white is the correct one. So option D is the correct one. The next question of NTSE exam is among the four elements lithium, sodium, potassium, beryllium, which one has the highest first IE value? Lithium, beryllium, sodium, potassium. We know ionization enthalpy or ionization energy of an element usually increases with increasing atomic number across a period. So from left hand to right hand side, ionization energy will increases and ionization energy will increases, and when we goes down the group, I value decreases. So lithium having I value 5.39 kilojoule per mole, and down the group I value decreases, and when left to right, lithium to beryllium I value increases. So highest I value of the four metal is beryllium, so option B is the correct one. The next question of NTSE 2020 exam is under the identical conditions of temperature, the density of gas A is thrice time that of gas B, while molecular formula of B is twice than that of A. The ratio of pressure of A and B will be, there are four options: 6:1, 1:6, 2:3, and 3:2. That means according to question, density of A is thrice of density of B. That means dA is equal to 3 dB. And molecular mass of B twice than that of A. That means Mb, molecular mass of B is twice of Ma. We know D equal to Pm by RT. Now in the first condition, dA is equal to Pa Ma by RT, and dB for B gas Pb Mb by RT. Since R is constant and in this question T is constant, so RT is constant term. Now in case of dA we put 3 dB, so 3 dB is equal to Pa, and in case of Ma we can write Mb by 2. So in case of, instead of Ma we can write Mb by 2 by RT. So by dividing equal to 3 by 2 we get Pa by Pb is equal to 6. So Pa is to Pb is 6:1. So option A is the correct one. Now this is the solution of NTSE 2020 exam. In this video I solved the chemistry questions only, having the question number of from 34 to 46. Now in my next video I solved the another NTSE chemistry question paper. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this type of video, then subscribe my channel Sujit ChemBioTech for this type of video, and like, comments and share my channel. Thanks for everyone to watching my video in my channel. Thank you everybody.